According to the grandma, there's some treasure somewhere. A clue for that may be found near the waterfall north of the village. Thought I tried to do this. You know what? Should I go do? I don't know. We'll do story. Why not? Hey frog is nightmare fuel to me. It literally breaks its bones to piercing the skin. Yeah. They're pretty crazy. Well, this isn't exactly the same thing, but one of the frogs I have, instead of having teeth, it has bone fangs. It has fangs inside of its mouth made of its bone. Which is pretty radical. And piercing its own skin with broken. Yeah, that's a little freaky. Nature got drunk? No, nature got desperate. For some reason, it reminds me of Rurouni Kenshin, where one of the dudes he's fighting, he ends up stabbing his sword down the guy's elbow and then out his hand. That will. Oh fuck! Nature is desperate when it's drunk. I guess so. Desperate in different ways, though. I thought.
What should I put in my letter?
No, Nadia.
You
All right.
finally returned.
Child.
How was your journey to Jueyun Karst?
I don't know. I don't know how.
I see.
Do you? I don't.
Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper,
Oh, yeah,
Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of.
Me.
As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the
Okay.
Archon's passing, the Liuek Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
Yeah, what is that?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
Right! He's the whole reason we came here!
Who?
If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? Nice answer.
Nothing to
A
do with
knight
you,
that gets
nerd.
duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone.
Epic 7.
Someone who can help
They're
you
the
break
7
through
elements.
this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation, the greater the chaos that erupts. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
Sure. Harry Frogs are the berserkers. It's berserker.
What should I put in my letter?
What game is that from? What thing? An Epic 7 crossover quest. Oh boy, more gotcha. I mean, I do have
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is.
one of the characters from this
exactly
game.
is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
I have one of the characters in this game in Honkai. What game is what from? You said the Berserkers of the amphibian world. I don't know. There's many things titled a Berserker. It could be anything from any game. I don't know what you're referencing. What a good pot. Look at this. No dirt. Stop.
What should I put in my letter?
Berserkers were a real life thing. What do you mean? I've never met one. Upon your return from visiting the Adepti, you discover the keychain had hidden the Geo Archon's vessel away. Child promises he'll find someone to break the stalemate. Oh, we gotta go to the bank. Wait until the following day. Oh. How many Vikings have you met? I don't think I've met a Viking. My dad's a Viking fan, though. That's because he's from Minnesota. Isn't that kind of silly? Like, the Viking, like, Minnesota's hockey team is called the Vikings, but, like, did the Vikings even make their way to Minnesota?
Someone needs assistance.
There's also, oh yeah, there's also the one character in this game. See, look. The one crossover I know of. There she is, the girl from the other game that I'm playing. I really don't like her in this game. I don't like the way she looks. She feels way out of place. Too out of place for my opinion. Berserkers were Vikings that essentially did a bunch of drugs and alcohol before raiding. They're very numb to pain and could do ridiculous shit. Well, of course it was a glorious death. Oh, look at her. She's plotzing or whatever. Oh, yes. Let's get stanky. Oh. You do tell the cleverest jokes. Oh, look, she's sitting on the rail. Fun. That's why in video game tropes, berserkers generally benefit from being injured. That makes sense. Can you following day already? It's look. Or can I like can I go to a bonfire and sneak? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh. Hold on. Jank alert. Found some jank. Ah, it's a little less janky than I thought. Hello. You didn't see anything. What do you mean? Wait, it's already it's. What do you mean? How much more following day? Look where the sun is. Where's the? How do I sleep? And the hairy frog does do that shit. Yeah, it does. But it's kind of like, it sounds like it's like last ditch effort though. Like it's gonna injure itself a lot. It's not gonna do that. Like, so you know, we have some lizards that they'll drop their tails, right? They'll fucking break their tails off. Their tails will be flopping all over the place and stuff as they run away, you know, to distract. Ooh, side quest. Gib gib. To distract their foe. But then also, oh my god, there's a lot of side quests over here. Hello. When will work resume? Every day the chasm remains sealed to the day of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Oh boy, this sounds like it's real boring. Alright, side quest got. We also have a lizard that will just slough off its skin and then run away. We don't hold that one. Can I try?
Think you can last a round against me?
Defeat all opponents. How do I? Yeah, I don't know if there is another animal that isn't. No, it's radical. It's neat. It's brutal. It's I don't know if you've heard of it, but they're like berserkers from Vikings.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
But yeah, it's those Vikings would probably be raiding all the time, and getting drugged up most of the time, while that frog is hopefully going to go its entire life without having to do that. Or I have the one snake that plays dead. I gotta feed him tomorrow. Sure, don't jump out of the water. God, for fuck's sake. How do I wait? Where is there a bonfire? I think there's one here. So like the lizard that sprays blood from its eyes.
Everyone's
Oh,
laundry
yeah.
is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
Where did you put laundry around here? I can't light a bonfire? The laundry's gonna kill it. I do have to give this game credit. It loads really fast.
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too.
Wow, you're really pleasant, aren't you? I thought there was a fire around here. I thought there was a bonfire or something. It's like Amber would be at it or something. How the fuck do I Genshin? Lad. Ma'am.
I'm the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. Nice to meet you.
I don't want to cook. Can I sleep here? Lynn. Knowing how to cook is essential to... Bye. The inventory. Can I just Zelda? Can I do what Zelda does? Wood. Pine wood. What achievement did I get? You're trying to sleep with Lynn? Well, yeah, why not? Look at her. Oh, sorry. Nah, I've ruined my chances. Genshin a go-go, baby. Teen Titans a go-go. The majority of the Viking. No, like, I'm saying that, like, those particular Vikings probably did that a lot. A lot of Berserkers died doing it. Nah. I mean, I guess I should be doing something else. Here we go. Chasm. We're gonna have an Orchasm. On one hand, Lynn was a very attractive Fire Emblem character. On the other hand, that's my aunt's name. Is your aunt an attractive Fire Emblem character? Isn't Lynn like the green haired? She's got like a ponytail, it's long. Yeah, so she's like an assist trophy or something. Defeat all the opponents. I was thinking I was playing Monster Hunter there and I tried to do like a dodge.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Owie. How come you do this to me? Ow! That did really hurt. Wahoo! Ow!
Leave it all to me. I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go!
I'm actually unsure what that ready, steady, go thing does. Oh boy, there's so much fighting!
Come a little closer. Don't be such a brute.
Don't be such a brute. That did okay damage. 1 okay damage for me, please. She was raised as a nomad and discovered she was royalty. She's a sword fighter that was one of the main characters in '97. Wikipedia article on berserkers. For whatever reason, has a quote from psychiatrists about how surviving berserkers likely had PTSD. Why wouldn't they have? Why wouldn't any of those lads have PTSD? Hold on. Like they're in fights. Like even the even like regular Vikings. Yeah, give me more strenuous noises.
Another test subject.
Another test subject.
Let's spark things.
Ow. Oh, you made my vision all muddy. I don't really like that. I don't really like to know that they're wet. They can keep that to themselves. I saw the psychiatrist says from the intensity of the drugs, they have PTSD. They're like, all of them would? Why are they bringing them up? Yeah, like they probably all had like weird teeth problems and stuff too. Did I mention that?
Have a little taste. I got you. The wrong test subject.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
That really? La la la. Let's dance.
Heal me. If a soldier survives the berserk state, it imparts emotional deadness and vulnerability to explosive rage to his permanent hypoarousal to his physiology. Hallmarks of wow. Cool. Yo, like they'd be like fucked up in the head though, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that seems like something that they would do. Hey, you're pretty gotta be. It did something. Does it like do a super heal? Is that what that does?
Try not to enjoy it.
Time to clean up. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance.
Hey, stop copying me.
Steady as stone.
We need a Dendro character already. I'm not even like a super fan of Genshin. Like I like it. But we need a Dendro. Logically makes sense, but it doesn't seem important. Yeah, it doesn't seem... Berserkers wore different clothes from the other Vikings.
These bombs, so heavy.
Fate Stay whatever. Fate Zero had, I think, Berserker, and it was just like a big meaty dude that attacked everything. That wore like an animal skin, so I guess he's based off of that. Hello, lad. I did the thing you wanted. There was tons of monsters. Sick. Wait until the following day. Treasure. Guess we're doing some side quests in the meantime. Man, I saw like a... So I saw like a comic today. And I didn't know what to think of it.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
The fish tastes so good. The fishes. Very interesting. Often those pelts were wolf pelts. It seems that berserkers were actually the origin of the idea of werewolves.
Dodoko? Dodoko.
That is interesting.
Dumpy Dumpty go! Pew!
Follow the treasure map. A lake with a big square house, upper left. You got it. Like here. Sure. The origins of mythology legends is something that always fascinates me. I find that interesting, especially because like werewolves are one of those things that I'm like, where the fuck did they come from? Just like vampires, I don't exactly know where vampires came from. But like, so I found this. I randomly stumbled upon this comic today that was like. Alexa doesn't know it either, apparently. She's still listening. Vampires originate from Vlad the Impaler. So like this comic though, there's like a glowy circle. It was kind of stylized in like a political comic. You know, it was like one panel. There's like a thingy in there. Do you think I can get it? Oh, it looks like this place drains. The oh, vampires existed way older. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm all the way up here. Well, so it was like one panel. It seemed like it was meant to be some sort of political statement or something, but it was by, I forget, some like I'm just gonna make up a name, but it was like some sex pun, like the Sexorcist or something like that. I don't fucking know. Some sex comic or something. And it was like, there was so much text, and it was like, come bring your husband down to the sissy clinic where we convert your husband to a sissy or something. And if you don't know the sexual term of sissy is like a dude that does lady things, like wears panties or just wears women's clothes in general or whatever. But like, there was just tons of text of like these women saying all this stuff like, "Oh my God, I love taking my husband out here. Hey, he's usually a big manly man, but now he's a sissy." And like, they showed the dude on the side, and he's like dressed in high heels, and like it was censored enough so like you could kind of get away with stuff, but like you could tell that he was getting done in the butt with a machine dildo, and like also getting milked. Pee milked. And this is it. Miltons. Now, no escape. Holy shit! Who are you? Hello. Oh, cool. He's fucking Xena. Oh, he's invisible.
Prepare yourself. Leaving so soon.
I don't know if I'm leaving so soon. I don't know what your purpose is, sir.
I'll protect us.
What? Why are you here? Who are you? So my point of this conversation is like, it wasn't sexy. Like, it was just like a comic, you know? It wasn't like, it was like censored. It wasn't like sexy or anything like that. At least not to me. It was very like tame, very like. But then I didn't get any like political statement out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, maybe this is making fun of sissies. No, it didn't seem like
I
that
must
either.
leave no stone unturned.
Prepare yourself.
So I was like, what is this for? I don't understand. And there was so much text, and most of it was pretty pointless. I don't fucking know. Glad the Impaler did Dracula. Did Vlad the Impaler want to suck your blood? Wait, do you have
So soon.
Okay, you can hit me. I'll say.
Let's dance. Gotta keep trying.
No escape.
Leave it all to me.
This guy seems pretty crazy.
So
Well, I guess I won.
A little dusty. Best give
I
it a
don't
spring
find that
cleaning.
stuff sexy. I can find that stuff sexy. But it wasn't. I don't. And it wasn't even framed in like a sexy way. I don't. I was so odd. A giant tree flourishing and lush. Within it holds a precious stash. Fucking someone's hiding their weed in a tree. Here, I'm just gonna take a pictorial of that so I don't have to fucking. That's it. We have to look for a treasure beneath it, especially a large tree in the middle of a path and below a flight of stairs. Oh, thanks. Statue. Investigate. I don't know what the point of these things are. Are these like coal rocks? I don't think Vlad did. Vlad was just a rich psycho and murdered people. I did randomly find that, so I posted in the Discord, but I found a fucking scientific article about felching. And that was kind of funny. Because Shadow was saying that if I was any Harry Potter character, I would be Filch?
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
But it sounded to me like she said Felch. So of course, not thinking about it, I searched for Felch. Which is a sexual act involving eating the semen out of somebody's butt. I hope she did say Felch. It sounded like she was saying Felch. She's heard it a lot, but, you know, she's child. She doesn't always say things correctly. Wait, why? You're back up here again? You little sneaky devil. Sure, bye. See ya, bye. So, of course, I searched for it online, not thinking about it. And she sees on the, there's like a picture of Filch on the screen. I was like, oh yeah, this guy. She's like, let me see. I show her, and there's text on the side that says, you ever wonder why Filch sounds like Felch? I'll look up fucking things. And she's like, wait, what does this say? Have you ever wondered? I was like, nah, you're good. You're done. But then the second article was I saw it was a PubMed article. I was like, holy shit, wait, research? And yeah, there was some nice little research done on felching. On like how common it is and shit. Wow, most of my friends don't know what PubMed is. I don't expect people to know what PubMed is. But I am somebody who likes to sometimes read. Yeah, you do with it because you're a librarian. Yeah, you gotta do fucking people wanting research shit. But yeah, no, I've read some PubMed studies. In fact, I've read a lot
Go, Parker, go!
in the last like 2 years because
This is the kind of surprise I could sing about.
because of COVID shit. Because so many goddamn blogs I've seen have brought up. Oh, yeah. Here's a research paper. Here's a research paper that says that masks are not effective, and they'll like put a quote, but they fucking quote mined it, and if you literally read the article, it says like either words such as there is not enough evidence to conclude, which in their eyes means that it's not effective, when in research terms that means that they need to do more fucking research is what that means, right?
You're picking on me.
And
Ready, steady, go!
so many I've read so many goddamn research papers in the last like couple of years because I'll make one little statement on Twitter
Treasure!
and they'll be like, huh, here's a blog with 40 links to research papers, and I'll debunk like 5 of them and go, all right, well here's this quote mined. This study has a sample size of 12. This isn't even a study, this link. This one never talked about no masks, so why are you putting in here saying that masks are ineffective when the study that's because medical academia isn't written in terminology meant for average person to read. It's all very specific. Well, this is just research academia. You don't even have to know medical shit. Right? This is you have to. The terminology for research papers are different than using them as everyday words. Right? It's like saying a scientific theory and thinking that means that, that means that it's something that they haven't come to any sort of conclusion on.
Maybe there's even more buried below!
When a scientific theory is literally like one of the best scientific, that's like the highest fucking scientific thing you can get. Yeah, no conclusion. Yeah, this is how, yeah, exactly. Yeah, people use these words differently in everyday talk, but some jackass who's literally barely past high school goes and reads these papers, and they're like, I did some research. Like, fucking, no, you just you suck. Just like another thing that's like that. Gadget? What is it? Wait, what? Parametric transformer? Can transmute materials placed within it and convert them into other materials. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Look at that funky language. Okay. How do I...
Adventurer! Think you can last a round against me?
Adventure. How do I get... Oh, gadget. Here it is. How do I...
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jin can be dreadful. Monster people.
How do I put it on the Hot Wheel though? How do I? And now I commend people. I commend the average human for trying to do research, but like, they really need to, for one, understand that they can be wrong. They really need. That is like one of the very first scientific things. Is like you have to be open-minded to the fact that you could be wrong. Number two, you can't go into these fucking papers thinking that it's the same as human speech, and also you're not an expert. Knowing how to research takes education. Yeah. Information science is a field, yeah. Yeah, people with college. Yeah, that's the thing. Those papers, I don't fucking pretend to like fully grasp what the hell it's saying, but I know when it says there's no conclusive evidence, and these are like statistical rates, right? Like these aren't bonding chemicals to mitochondrias or whatever. How do I Genshin, how do I do this?
Rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me. These bombs.
How do I customize my hot bar?
Come inside.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but
Scientific
it's way
thing
worth
is
it because the fish
realizing
tastes
you can be
so
wrong.
good.
Yeah, you need to try to prove yourself wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Here's another thing about science that people don't realize is that science doesn't prove anything right. It just makes it so you're incredibly confident that you're correct, right? Logical things prove correctly, right? But you can prove yourself wrong, right? That's the thing.
These bombs, so heavy.
It's very confusing. But... oh my god! I just want to know this. I'm so bad at this shit. Genshin gadget wheel. Gear wheel for gadgets. Alright. Uh-huh. Hoyo Lab article. Oh yeah, take your time loading. This is just an idea that popped in my head, but do you think it would be nice if you could hold the gear? Gadgets are an item. How to obtain. List of gadgets. Permanent. Uh-huh. How do I fucking... Ugh. This has tutorials, right? Uh-huh. Search tutorials. Gadget. There's no tutorial related to gadget. Fuck off. Camera. No tutorials related to camera? Fuck it.
Spell.
Scientists change their statements because that's how science works. Yeah. Yeah, Fauci said something a year ago, and now he's saying something different. Yeah, that's science. Yeah. The big problem. So you know, Fauci did have some problems, though, for like communicating this stuff. Was he didn't? People, you know, took him as, you know, an authority figure, right? So when he said that, oh yeah, we don't need any masks right now, and like there was like a specific interview where he says this shit. He was too like short with what he said when he meant that he needed to elaborate, saying that, hey, we shouldn't be using masks right now because the medical professionals could use them more, and there isn't enough masks for everyone to fucking be using disposable masks at this current time. This is at the beginning of the pandemic. So yeah, you should wear a mask, but like maybe we should not be all buying a bajillion of them at stores. I don't want to talk to you. I want to open the door. But instead, he said something that was like too reductive, and it confused the fuck out of people. And so like, he's not the best at public speaking, but he's a doctor, man. But they chose him to publicly speak. It's a fucking mess.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
I have a question, Ekaterina. Why are you trying to invade the Ukraine right now?
You sound remarkably sure of yourself.
Yeah,
Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost.
She's crazy.
But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Leoli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lili Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
What?
Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Sure. Scientists often don't know how to speak to the public. Yeah. Well, just in general, those intense nerds. I work with programmers. Like, I'm not even the best at communicating with the public. If I was, there'd be more people in chat, wouldn't there? Oh boy. I even fucked that statement up. I want back there. Hot nerds. Yeah, they're all a bunch of nerds. I gotta count as 10 people. No. You are one. There can only be one. But I mean, I don't like that. You know, I'm not saying I want to fill chat, but
Aha, you made it. As promised, I have found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liuli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Sure. Apparently that gadget wheel I just saw, you can only put one gadget at a time on it. Those things are meant for other stuff.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Sure. That's Pillar Man. He makes Pillar.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Yeah.
Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times.
Ooh.
Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed.
Oh.
And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do
Andrea,
business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
Oh, well, it's cooler there in the summer.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
I didn't expect that voice out of you.
Discretion? Shadows?
It's an honor to meet you.
Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed.
Sensitive.
It is as you have guessed.
I am a guest. Wait.
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has to say, shall we?
I don't.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
The times they are changing.
As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liu's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah,
Sure.
the
What?
killer hasn't even been caught yet.
How do you know
Be
he didn't?
aside or not, the
Just
concern
died.
of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A
Sure.
wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Okay. So you're talking about the research
All
thing.
right,
Oh
my
shit.
bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Oh, it's you know, I already don't have a brain that does well with names. But then when you introduce another language that like Russian or Chinese or even Japanese, where fucking I'm better with Japanese because I'm more familiar with Japanese. But you introduce these other languages, and I'm like, fucking, I can't remember these names. My brain can't fucking discern the patterns of the words and then put them in separate piles. You know what I mean? I'm just like, they all fucking sound the same. I don't know. Uh-oh. I am currently falling. Oh. Very interesting. But talking about the research, look at me go. One of the people that sent me the blog with all that shit in it. Oh. No one's allowed in this crevice but Klee. This is Klee's crevice. Oh, now we can. Now we can crevice. Lisa does not fall. No switch. But you know, they linked me all these studies, right? And of course, me being a foolish human, engaged in conversation with said human. And I told them here's what's wrong with a lot of these studies. I told them. And of course, not being of the scientific minded, they were just like, well, yeah, but here's another thing. How do you not question your position after being like, your shit sucks, man? Instead, they're just like, no. And so then I pointed out that one thing sucked. And then they were just like, well, yeah, but look at this. And then they post like screenshots of people's tweets as evidence. And I'm like, what? You're regressing now. What's going on?
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler,
they just want
how
to be
does
right.
it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
I like Mondstadt better.
I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity.
Oh, I thought he was going to say
Organizing
3,000
the rite of parting
characters.
should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have
My
gained
fan
no
causing
purchase here.
noise in the...
Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us
Yeah, I
doing
think
the
it was.
rite of parting anyway?
My bad.
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided.
Ooh.
If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
I like me some game funds advanced. Alright, we need to get some Noctilucous. Hello, do you have some Noctilucous? Hello, shit you.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day.
Oh, that looks like Jade.
It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
I don't gamble.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bet in this game. I wouldn't want to
Of
gamble.
radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
What do you think, Mr. Man?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
Simple.
I'll take
Simple's
them
the
all,
answer.
boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again!
Why?
Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Actually, it's 2 times. No. That's bad math. 3 times 1 is 3. Let's see, do they say that it's bad math? Let's see.
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
It's
If
2
one must always
more, but
consider
3
Mora
times.
before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
Oh, this guy's a crypto nerd. Visiting fam this weekend and everything in this damn house reminds me of it. Yeah. Oh wait, dog will get the hits. Yeah, that's always the rough part. That's you know they you know what they say, time heals all wounds. And it sucks. It's great. I gotta hurt for time. I can't just fucking fix it. You'd think it'd be an upside. Yeah, but I mean, like, it is an upside, but like that's a thing you are totally fine with being inconvenienced because the positivity that you get outweighs it, you know? Like, yeah, you gotta do a thing, You know, like the frogs. I gotta feed them like every other day, which I enjoy, but I don't always want to feed them. But like, I have a frog that I enjoy. You know, like. So I'm like, oh, I'm fine with this. I'm getting a frog out of it.
Is this how the rich live? Well,
You know, that's
there's
feeding,
a lot
right?
about
That's
big
not.
money, but not a lot about big savings.
You gotta feed all
No
the
need
critters,
to
but still,
waver.
you know what I mean.
Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
Wow.
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
I was supposed to listen during that?
Huh? Hyman's just said that we might never be able to use it again.
Don't make me do any. Don't.
We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Then I'm not buying.
Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We can still discuss this. Negotiation is key to trade, wouldn't you say? How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
This guy's an
Don't
ugly
worry.
bastard.
I know the
Anti,
rules.
I know it.
As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Oh, hey, don't put them on my boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Wanmin restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control. We cannot take such a risk.
Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilichurls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions.
Dada Upa, Mondo Pupu.
Let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Boy, did you learn? We got a... That one's different.
To make people smile.
Did we learn anything from this? No. Alright. Wait, is this where Dada Upa is? Moonfinger. We must go to Moonfinger. The world is big. It's fucking huge. Look at this. This is everything that I've seen. You see this barrier right here? Look at all this I haven't seen yet. To be fair, a lot of this is ocean, and there's like some big islands in here in this section, but still this game is fucking huge. And they're adding like 4 more regions eventually. The fuck? There's a chest just sitting there.
Buried below.
So that's Japan land.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue.
Where are you?
It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
I like big islands though. I like to explore the ocean. Yeah, I don't think you get boat to explore, but yeah, you get to like. Still though, they're neat little islands. I mean, they're small compared to like this, as far as I understand. They're like this. Imagine this was all island. I think they're like that big. I don't know. I'd have to see. It's Japan. It's meant to be Japan. And then we think that this year,
That's the pot.
at some point,
It looks like the Hilichurls are still using
they're gonna
it.
have.
It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
They're gonna add Russia. Yeah, whatever the fuck Russia's called. I don't fucking know.
Come a little closer.
Let the show begin.
It's kind of why I like this game, because it's like, it's, it's anime Breath of the Wild, which is neat, but they're like adding more stuff to it. That's so cool. I like Russia. My favorite country. Where's Russia? I assume it's just gonna be like a big snow place, but it's still gonna be neat. That's what the child that I've been talking to in that one place I walked into that was like a bank or some shit. It was like a crazy ass. They had like the people with the masks on, and they were talking about their cult or whatever the fuck. Those are the Russia people. The Child
so
or child?
southern
Child
here.
with the E.
These hilly churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
Tommy's husband, child. Got it. Is that her husband?
Mr. Zhongli said that the
Does she like
shinier
child?
and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
What did she just say? Oh. Boom. Boom.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade!
Ow, you dick.
Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors!
Attracted by the light.
Continue again after.
Okami calls him her husband. Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that. That's a. He's not my cup of tea, but you know. If I were to pick a favorite male character in this game, it would be what's his bucket? Look at that one. It's the one over there is really bright.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Oh my god, it looks like they're angry. Oh
Surrender and
boy,
be gentle.
OG Willikers.
Let's dance. Come on, we can do it.
I think that just fully heals my team. Is what that move does.
Oh. Steady as stone.
Who's the most feminine male character? Starbucks? yeah, I heard her say pay close attention. Venti, yeah, well Venti, yeah, his VA is cute, but so I'm into traps, but I don't think Venti is my trap of tea. I don't like hate Venti.
Bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Can I like pick it up? My Mario hat's poking through. Hey, put me in the pot. Put me in, coach. Come on. Oh, the game doesn't want you. Venti looks like a little boy, though. I'm not into lilies. Lilies are fine. I'm fine with lilies, but a little boy is a Shota. Not a lily. But he doesn't look like a trap in my IMO. He definitely looks boyish, like you were saying.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
The third one.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucus jade for?
A dragon.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas,
I like to think he was in incognito
alas,
mode.
all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Jean-Lee's gonna be like,
You
double!
didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll
The
practically
economy's
be
over,
giving
the
away all
dragon's
my fortune
dead.
at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucus jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora,
Money?
my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh,
Yeah, do you
that
not
won't
have money on
do.
your mind, Mr.
This
Moneyman?
isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier?
Oh yeah, game funds advanced.
That's a relief. Have a look.
Yeah, interrupt him. Interrupt her.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then.
Give me some
Let's
money
take
back.
this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Pay me back.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
No, here's another. Here's the closest. Hey, here it is. Watch. This might be a closer looking person to a girl than Venti. This is boy. So maybe this one. This one, I would choose this one. Like this is so much trap that I'm confused and I need to double check. A young man, yep. There it is. And this doesn't have an annoying voice actor, I don't think. Wait. Sounds like girl, mostly. Yeah, it sounds like girl. Oh, let's see. We can give.
Xingqiu, at your service, my liege. I humbly trust that even one such as I, a mere bookworm, may yet prove to be of some utility under your wise leadership. Nice. I don't often get a chance to speak with such formality. It felt pretty good.
Photography is annoying. Well, no. For me, the voice has to. For me, they have to have a girl-sounding voice, or else I'm like, ugh. Venti doesn't sound like girl to me. It sounds like little boy.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the. I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me. Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
That's Christina V?
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? If my calculations are correct, one would...
There's a little bit of guy stank in there, but Christina V is a famous English VA. Oh. Let me look. Christina V. With an H. No. Is it with an H or is it? Oh, here's a lady.
Now, this is what I call a moment of
Christina
solitude.
Danielle Valenzuela. Filmography. Voice acting. Konos, she's darkness. Oh, she's darkness from Konosuba. I haven't heard Darkness's English VA, but I've definitely heard her other stuff. Oop. What has she done? She's done. Let's go. Okay, she's done. Comey Can't Communicate. We just started watching that. We're watching it in Japanese. Den Yamai. I don't know who that is. Girls Frontline. I don't know. High-Rise Dragon's Dogma. Monster Girl Doctor. Doro Hey Doro. Beastars.
I never embark on a journey without
Sells
a
that
good book
word.
to accompany me.
One Piece. ReZero is Elsa. I don't remember the characters. Dagon Grandpa 3, The End Hope Peak High School is Monica Towa. Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. I'm gonna watch that eventually. Hunter x Hunter as Killua.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
Nice, Killua. Sailor Moon Crystal as Sailor Mars. Fate Stay Night, Ultimate Blade Works as Sakura. I don't know. All Noah Zero. Durarara. X2. Bleach. Fate Zero. Yeah. It's just all animes, but she's has to, really? Holy shit. Why doesn't the Wikipedia article have her fucking... her video game stuff? Just says filmography. She's the main character in
If my
Shantae.
calculations are correct,
IMDb
Wanwan
is not
Bookhouse
loading.
is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
Best trap confirmed then. I'm not into her look though. Like she's okay. All filmography, please. Yes. IMDb is dying. Yeah, of course she's this character of the game. I wonder if we'll run into this character in the story at some point. Actress. WarioWare, get it together as 5 volts. Fucking ad, get out of here. I just want to look at something. Oh shit, there's so much. Oh, this is going back in time. She was in Xenoblade Chronicles X.